Transray here with another, not a reveal, but almost like taking a look at the variation in packaging. Again, I'm at the storage locker. I'm going to check it out. This is nothing to open, so I'm going to make this nice and quick. I'm surprised somebody hasn't done this before, but I just acquired this Omega Supreme Mechabot. Now, I'm sure a lot of people out here have the Mechabot Super Change Robo. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this so you get a better look at it. Mechabot, and I got this from a guy in Canada actually. But I wanted to show a variation in packaging because this is supposed to be, of course, the original Mega Supreme. They say this toy came out supposedly in 1982 by a company called Toy Box. And I got a couple of variations. This one here, of course, never came with any packaging on the back. It kind of just like ends right there. And so we have this one here, right, which is the one that I just got. And then this is one that I acquired not too long ago. And if you look at this toy here, it looks exactly the same, except you're going to see that instead of it saying Super Change Robo Mechabot 1, it does say Super Change Robot Space Tank. And exactly the same packaging. I want to show you something really interesting about this. It came with the original manufacturer's tag. You can see that the name of the company is Jouet Electric. And Jouet is a French word for toy. And this one is made in Taiwan. You can see. But I just like the fact that it's almost like it's almost like an American version of it. Okay. So I'll go ahead and put this one back here with it. And then of course, a lot of you guys out there already probably have this one. This is the Grandstand Converters Omegatron. It came with this little kind of like a handle, like a carrying case handle here. Just want to slide this off. And I guess the reason they made this little strap here, which is broken, is because again, there is no back packaging on it. So I'm assuming the reason they did that is just to keep it together. It does say made in Japan. This one does say copyright 1984 and England, it actually says on here. So made in Japan, Omegatron, and with the strap, another version of the Omega Supreme. And slide this a little bit in there. I'm gonna lay this guy down. And then of course, I wanted to show, there are probably millions of these guys made, but of course, the original Omega Supreme, what all these toys were based from. And go ahead and give you a closer look at this now that we got all of them together here. It's kind of hard because these boxes were made pretty big. So here's his positioning. No artwork. The only one that came with the artwork was the Transformers version, the G1 American version. Here is your space tank, Super Change Robot. It says Cosmic Station over here. And you look at variants, the variation on this one is a Super Change Robo. The same exact photo. Same exact photo. Cosmic Station. This one says the robot comes from Cosmo Station. So I'm pretty sure it was the same kind of language being used, regardless of who made this toy. And that's about it. Here's a little thing here saying that it's a cosmic station and what it transforms into. And then They actually call this grandstand converter a Takara made toy. Now, whether it is or it's not, I don't think it is, because Takara always put their logo right here on the bottom. Nothing on the bottom here. And they would have definitely taken credit for doing something like that. I'm flipping it around just to show you that it does say made in Japan and made by some company in England with the copyright of 1984. I believe Omega Supreme. Yeah. I can just take a look at this. It does say Omega Supreme was released. It's kind of blurry there, but it says 1985. I put a plastic wrap on this to keep the colors, to keep the colors bright on it. But it does say that Omega Supreme 1985 was released. And again, they were the only one that used the animation, an actual piece of artwork. Now, if you notice, this stance that he's holding here is the exact same stance that was used right here. See, so it looks like they took the exact same positioning and they used it on here. You can see his cannon hanging down. Cannon is hanging down. That's it. I just thought somebody would have done this already. There's a couple of variations. I actually saw another variation of the Omega Supreme, another box that I think came out in Indonesia or something like that. It had some other name, it was called Tram Ship or something like that. But there's a lot of them out there. If you got one, post it. Let me take a look at it. Thanks.